right, what's up? This is Fanatic, and I'm here with my little buddy here.
Your little
How you
buddy.
doing, bud? How you doing?
What's up? The electrician.
Oh, I'm the electrician.
You are the electrician.
So shout out to Clay Thompson. His nickname is the electrician. If you want to go find out, go on basketball-reference.com, and you can see a wide array of NBA players' nicknames, including Clay Thompson, the electrician, including Rajon Rondo, the yoga instructor.
Oh, we had some.
I
can't even remember.
Yeah, would you call me the librarian? I feel like that'd be a dope ass fucking nickname.
I feel like it would be.
I just when I step in the room, people feel that pressure. You know what I mean? People keep quiet. People keep
okay.
quiet. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Like it's.
I was gonna say it's the library.
Yeah, the library.
Put pressure on people.
You know? Yeah, but like it's.
What?
See. At first, it's like, why you call a librarian? Put pressure, but like, he makes them quiet. You know what I mean? Keeps them quiet. All that stuff. Yo, I tell you,
that's not always a good thing.
Why not? Why is that not a good thing?
Like, and as an
Putting
athlete,
pressure?
if you're playing at home, no, quiet.
What? I'm talking about I'm not an athlete.
Oh,
I'm talking
you're
about
just
this in
yourself.
general.
You
I'm
quiet
just
the
me.
room. Maybe people feel awkward around you.
No, exactly. Like we were like, oh man, I don't.
That's
him.
what.
You know what I mean? I feel like you saw the devil or something. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
Okay.
How you doing, my bud? How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
I just wanted to be noted. Vinny Zambatello was totally against Bryce Harper coming to Philadelphia about 6-7 months ago.
Okay,
no, we've longer than that. Midsummer, he was like, I want. He pussy. He asshole.
At
Like
the time we were getting Manny, and then what did I say a couple months ago?
Yeah, you changed your mind, because that's my point.
Because I stepped back and looked at the bigger picture. My initial...
What's the bigger picture?
That he's playing in a city like Washington that is not a baseball city. He's never had fans like Philly, and he's the type of player who will thrive in a city like Philly.
Why not New York?
Could have been New York, but Philly's the best sports city in the world. I don't care what
It's a
anybody
fact.
says.
It's not even debatable. I agree. But Harper's here, man. Harper. But my back to the whole thing. You were saying a while ago he was an asshole.
I just thought he was arrogant, and I didn't know if he'd be able to deal with the media. And the more I thought about it, I think he'll be fine with it because
I think he will too. He's already
knocked everything out of the park as far as media questions.
100%. How good that was a good. Did you watch the press conference?
The one
in Clearwater.
Yes.
By the way, sorry if you hear something in the background. I'm eating some chips right now, chips and French onion dip. I just got home from work. I did have dinner at work, but I need a little extra.
What'd you have at work?
I had TGI Fridays burger sliders.
Oh, word.
Yeah, they were good though. You should try them.
Yeah,
Just like a quick thing, like put in the microwave.
I'm so disappointed.
Why?
Not gonna release the name of the place that I ordered from, but I ordered food before I came here.
Mm-hmm. Local?
Local.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a freaking pork sandwich, and it was horrible.
Why?
It just tasted horrible. It was the worst.
There's a way to get here, bro. We got pulled pork upstairs, man. You should have had some. It's okay. If you want
I might.
yeah, make up for the, you know what I mean? With my mom made great pulled pork, man. You know what I mean?
I bet Madre can cook.
She's not Spanish. That was racist.
No,
what, you think she Manny Machado's mommy?
That's racist.
Yeah, shout out to Manny Machado, though. He didn't get as much money as Bryce Harper, but 10 years, $300 million, still a lot of money. Right?
Yeah, I mean, crazy money.
Machado, I don't know what his deal is. He obviously doesn't really care about winning right now.
Yeah, I don't know that. Well,
that didn't really make sense to me. Like, if I was Machado, I mean, look, Machado can do whatever the heck he wants. You know, still a great baseball player. Still going to help that team out a lot. Obviously, the Padres are a better team now. They're not ready to contend, though. I mean, they're in a division that the Dodgers are still the best team in the National League. And I know you're going to try and sit here and tell me the Phillies are the best team in the National League.
No. Dodgers are deeper.
So we'll get into it. We'll get into it in a little bit, who I think, will contend in the National League. But, excuse me, I'm drinking this Gatorade first. If you want to talk here, Ben, while I drink my Gatorade.
Just pick up where you left off, because I had no idea where your direction was.
Stop talking. Stop talking.
Okay.
All
Well,
right, So as I was saying, the Padres are in a division where you have the Colorado Rockies, a very underrated team, very, very, very underrated team. They made the playoffs last year, and they beat the Cubs in that one-game playoff. You have the Dodgers, who are still, to me, the best team in the National League.
as I said,
As they've been the past, huh?
I said, as I said, I agree.
Okay, good for you. I don't care. As they've been the past 2 years, right? Literally, the past 2 years, they've been the best National League team.
Yeah. Obviously.
Back-to-back World Series.
Yeah.
Looking for a third straight.
That usually means you're the best.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Especially in baseball because it's a series.
Yeah,
the
so
only
it's
time it happens is in the
162 games.
NFL.
Well, I mean, baseball, you just get hot in the playoffs. And
Yeah, but what I mean is for you to make it to the World Series, you didn't get lucky with a win.
No, you had to play a full team game.
Yeah, it's not like the only sport I think you get lucky with is the NFL. If somebody has a bad day in the playoffs,
Because it's one game.
Because that's what I mean.
It's not a series.
It's-
Every other sport's a series, right?
what I
Major
mean.
sport, at least.
Yeah.
Right. But the Padres are in a division where the Rockies are getting better still. Dodgers are going to maintain that spot right now. The Giants.
I think the Cubs will be a threat still.
They're not in that division, though.
No,
I agree with you.
I thought
I
you were
agree with
talking
you.
National League wise.
I said division, the NL West.
Word.
NL West. Think about the Rockies and the Dodgers. No, it's okay.
It's not okay.
I'm
It's
getting
not
mad at
okay.
you. Yo, let me talk, all right? Yeah, you have to watch your attitude. I don't know what the fuck to call you. You don't get no cool nickname like me. You ain't the librarian. I don't know what the fuck you are.
Lucky you. It looks like Duke's going to win.
I don't give a shit. Listen, all right, so the NL West. It's just, and the Giants, they're still an okay team. Now, Bumgarner was hurt for most of last year. Still got Buster Posey there, right?
Yes. I'm pulling up the NL West, or just the divisions real fast.
So, I mean, we don't expect the Giants to contend or anything like that. But all I'm saying is it's still a decent division. And I just don't see the Padres right now. Yeah, they have a really good farm system. But farm system means you're not going to be good right away. You might be good in a couple of years.
Yeah.
And that's if these players are going to be good.
And
If they're good in the farm system doesn't mean shit. You know what I mean? Come on, man.
I don't get the decision.
Look, man, Phillies have had good farm system back in the
But
day, man.
doesn't
Dominic
even-
Brown was good back in the day, right? For like half a season.
I gotta go back and look. Somebody got taken over, or Dominic Brown got taken over one of the big time names in baseball, and he's still a big time name in baseball. I gotta go look at that draft.
What you mean? Oh, someone
The Phillies took
Brown
Dominic
over somebody else.
Over somebody else.
I mean, yo, Dominic Brown was good for like half a year. He was good in the minors, and then he came up.
had a good couple months,
Yeah, he made the All-Star team. I remember that.
and then that was it.
That was it after that.
Side note: did you know what the divisions are called when they're in spring training?
Yeah, it's like Juice and it's like
Cactus League.
yeah. You didn't know that?
Grapefruit League. No,
You
I did
didn't know
not. I had no idea.
You live under a rock, bro?
No, I just never looked at the standings when
You
they're.
don't watch spring training games like me, bro? I watch like 3 a day.
No, I don't watch
Yeah,
it,
bro.
I don't watch a
Spring
single.
training's better than freaking NBA playoffs.
Okay,
Alright, I'm done.
you need to stop.
I don't think I've ever watched like an ending of spring training.
No, that's why I had no idea. I just was trying to pull up the,
I
the
might
standings.
Saturday I might watch just because Bryce is playing that day, but
You know, it's spring training when the Angels are 8-3 and the best in the Cactus League.
like trap, bro. Watch.
The Phillies are #1 in the Grapefruit League. Who named these? I need to.
All right, bro. It's not that funny. You're just sounding like a dickhead right now.
I think
you
that's
sound like a little
hilarious.
8-year-old.
I think-
Oh yeah, it's grapefruit. Oh, who likes grape soda? Woo!
Grapefruit and grape
Fuck outta
soda,
here.
not the same thing.
All right, but grapes in it. Grapes in the word, dude. I don't give a shit. Little 8-year-olds drink grape soda. Do you drink grape soda now?
No, I hate grape soda.
Okay, but you liked it when you were like 8, right?
No, I never liked grape soda.
I know you
don't
did.
like grapes.
You look like a motherfucker that liked that shit when you were
I
8.
hate grapes. Can we talk about sports, please?
You don't
I
hate
think-
grapes, do you?
No, I hate grapes, like flavored things.
But you like grapes though.
I'll eat
I fuck with grapes, right? Green or red, or is it red or purple? Is it both?
It's like reddish
It's
or purple.
purple.
It's like
Yeah,
a
yeah, right.
maroon. I'm
Yeah.
green.
Why? That's weird. Yeah, you like grape soda back in the day, bro. I know you
No,
did.
I did not.
I know you did.
I've
Yeah.
always hated grape things. Reminds me of grape cough medicine.
Guarantee you,
But-
Bryce Harper liked it back in the day. You liked it too,
No.
because you just switch over to everything Bryce does.
Oh, that's what I do
Yeah.
now.
When you buying his jersey, or you getting it sewn on, right?
Yeah. That I got a I get a Bryce Harper, or not a Bryce Harper, I get a Phillies jersey with nothing on the back. And it kind of worked out.
Are you going to sew on yourself?
No. Do I look like I'm about to sew?
Yeah, you look like you sew. You look like you drank grape soda when you were 8. And like, when you're 80, you're sewing.
I'm glad we're having
yeah, shut the fuck up.
a conversation about my future.
All
It's
right.
just sewing. That's all I'm doing.
And your past. Come on, we're talking about your past first.
I'm over my past because I.
Are you looking to the future?
Yeah.
Looking at sewing? Start your
Looking
own
forward to
sewing company, right?
sewing.
All right, but my whole thing is like, obviously Machado doesn't want to win now. He went to a team that's not ready to contend yet. Maybe in a couple of years, we'll see. Look, farm
You got
system.
the 5-year opt out, right?
I don't know. I didn't
I
know
believe
the
he has.
specifics
I
of it.
believe he has a 5-year opt out.
Okay. So good for him.
Not really.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we'll come to Philly after we get Trout, we win World Series and everything like that.
I don't know if I want him then.
You don't want him then?
I mean, I said I don't know because I've learned that I should stop making such harsh comments.
Harsh? How do you spell harsh?
Harsh.
You said it like it was spelled H-A-R-C-H.
Okay.
Harsh. Harsh.
Harsh.
Harsh.
Harsh
Harsh.
comments. Are you all right, man? Did I
I'm
do
fine.
something to you?
Yeah, you did a lot to me, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You're being very
Go
aggressive.
ahead. Yeah, I can do what I want. Well, I'm actually more pissed off that like you just love Harper now, and you like hated him like a year ago.
And
Oh, it's understandable.
which no, I want to make this clear. I did not jump on this bandwagon when he signed.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
Let's be
But
clear.
the day before, you did say fuck Bryce. They signed them
I said
because it's their.
I
the
said if
media,
he doesn't want
again.
to come, fuck Bryce. When I heard a 3-year opt out, I said if this is something that he really wants, well, fuck it. I don't want him. I don't need him. Move on with the team we have.
Right.
Because if you recall, and I was very, very vocal on Twitter the week before saying Bryce or boycott.
Right.
And then I heard the 3-year opt out, and I said, actually, no, not. We, as an organization, gave him more than what we paid him the money that he beyond what he wanted.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't sign, then this is on you, not the Phillies organization. So I pulled back from that and said, fuck it. That was my fuck it comment. Not a fuck Bryce. It was a...
I wish I had the files. I mean, I could go back in the files, but I'm not going to do that right now. I got too much ahead of me right now.
Sewing? Is sewing ahead of you, or is that just me?
Nah, it's just you. If I need something sewn on, you got me, right?
Apparently.
For free, right?
No, I'm charging you.
What do you charge?
A lot for you.
Oh, yeah? Fuck you.
Grape soda. That's what I charge.
Hey, are you going to put like the Grapefruit League on the front of the jersey?
Yeah, absolutely.
Grapefruit League, Bryce Harper. Oh, Grapefruit League All-Star. Facts. So where were we? We were talking about Bryce, right?
Yeah, but I feel like we've hit that nail on the head.
Not really. I think we got to dig our roots first before we talk about any more baseball.
It's time.
Shout out to Bryce though for that press conference because I think he did a really good job of coming off to the Phillies fans and the rest of the league that he is a hard worker, that he's ready to play, that it's not just about the money. Here's the thing, man. He knew wherever he was going, he was going to get the money. It didn't matter. See,
Yeah.
a lot of people were saying, like, oh, you're just playing for the money, whatever. Well, no crap, you're playing for money. That's what you're doing for freaking sport. You know what I mean? That's what you're an athlete.
Why he
you're
does what he
pro
does.
athlete. It didn't matter where he went, whether it was a short-term deal, medium-term deal. No, you're good. And long-term deal. He was going to get money. Teams wanted to bid for him. Teams were going to give him the money. At this point, it was, I want to go to a city that, is passionate about their team, right?
That's what comes back
There's
to
a
what I
lot
was saying
of-
about
lot of
Washington.
different
I think he was frustrated in Washington of the fan support in Washington. In my opinion, it's a hockey city.
Well, right now it is 100%.
So I feel like they don't... It's hockey and football, I think, over baseball for sure.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Redskins are there, right? That's DC.
Yeah.
Right.
So I would put
Yeah,
them to even...
I think when they're in the playoffs, they were exciting. But, I mean, I think did they make the playoffs the year before, or was that the Mets?
That was the Mets. Because the Mets made it to World Series and then lost. Washington has not won a playoff series.
Mets didn't make the playoffs.
It might not have been. It might have been 2 years ago.
A couple years
A
ago.
couple years ago, the Mets made it to the
Like
playoffs.
3 years
and
ago.
made it to the World Series and lost.
Right.
Freaking what's his name? Oh,
no, it was the Nationals. The Nationals made the playoffs last year, not like the year that just passed. The year before that. And,
you might be right.
But my whole thing is like, I would sit there and watch Phillies Nationals games, and the stadium's like half full. Like, this is a playoff team. You have Bryce Harper, you have Anthony Rendon, Strasburg, Scherzer. Ryan Zimmerman's still there, fan favorite. They got players. Like, they have a... And they're...
I would maybe... Yeah, stars.
Rendon's a star third baseman. And then you got superstar Bryce Harper.
Remember when we went to the game and they lost? You were at the game with me. Did you go to the game with me?
Nah, I was not. I know what you're talking about. We were texting. I remember we texted each other about that. We got smoked.
I think I went with... No.
We went to the Rockies game, bro.
No, the game... They won.
We only went to one game last year together, I think.
No,
we went to two. We went to the Brewers game as well.
And then
remember?
I think...
Juice! Ryan Braun. Shout out to Ryan Braun, dude.
And the juice.
Yeah. No, you went to... I know you went to the Nationals game with Angel, and y'all... And she made out with the Fanatic, and you were like... Not this Fanatic, but that Philly Fanatic.
Please. Let's
clarify there. No, me and Angel did not make out, okay? She made out with a Philly Fanatic. And that was the game you were at. I was not there. You and Angel were there. And I think Kingery might have hit a home run. No, we were at the game Kingery hit a home run, though, against the
I think
Rockies.
we went to 3 games.
Do you remember that? We saw Kingery's like...
We went to 3 games last year together.
Yeah. Let's not get off track,
because when we went to... Remember we were sitting... No, that might have been that game. I remember yelling at a guy. The reason why I remember going to the game is because there was a guy wearing a Rendon jersey.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't
in
there.
front of me, and I screamed at him because they made it close. Phillies won the game, but Washington made it close.
Yeah.
And the guy got up and he was all pumping up the people around him because he was sitting with Washington fans.
Yeah, yeah.
And when they lost, I was like, "What happened, you clown?" That was great. It's classic.
That is classic. We went to the remember the... I can't wait to go to April games this year because they're going to be like 37 degrees again. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Remember we went to the Reds game and that was like 37 degrees?
That might have been the game that we sat...
Oh, second deck. And then we went
that
around.
Was Kingery hit the grand slam to win the game. Or not to win the game, but in the ninth hit the grand
slam. That was crazy. We were like,
yeah.
He freaking bomb. And then remember I was Hector Neris in the bullpen? Hector! Hector Neris is another one. We got I hope he has a good season this year because last year was just so up and down.
Well, we still have Neshek, too. He's another one.
Neshek, and we got Dave Robertson, dude. We got him in the offseason as well. Yeah, and Sir Anthony's getting better.
To continue,
I need a Sir Anthony jersey, dude.
Conversation, I just want to, because the last name, there's just a name to it. Is
what?
Sir Anthony Dominguez. It just sounds like a dude that's...
He could be the
deadly.
librarian. He comes on the field, puts that pressure on, that's what the crowd's quiet.
Right. I'm making... That's a
Sir Anthony gets on the mound, puts a finger to his mouth.
No, he comes out with the book in his hand, open as he walks out from the bullpen, gets on the mound and goes, boom, and makes that noise with the book. Hands it over, and then takes the ball and starts pitching.
Those his warm-up pitches?
Yeah.
Boom!
Walks up, hands. Well, it would be Romuto. Hands him the book.
He reads it for like a second.
Looks at it. Okay.
That's great. Yeah, Sir Anthony's getting better though. You still got Pat Neshek, former All-Star, still a beast there.
And I mean, I guess there's still room to go make a play for a pitcher.
Well, they're looking at Keuchel.
Yeah.
Dallas Keuchel. That's who they need a starter because.
But so hold on. Let's take a trip down memory lane.
Memory lane.
I said it like on purpose.
Yeah. Okay.
The 2008 Phillies team.
Yes.
What was our pitching rotation?
Cole Hamels, Cal Kendrick, I believe.
Yeah,
Joe Blanton.
You get where I'm going with this.
I want to say it though. Jamie Moyer.
Okay.
Brett Myers.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, something like that. Okay.
So where I'm going with this is we had one star pitcher.
Yes.
That's what we have right now.
Yeah.
You have a lineup that is very, very, very hard to pitch around. Potentially. I mean, no matter what way you put this lineup together, it's hard to be pitching around. I mean, think guys that like Hernandez, who had a good year, or Odubel, who had a good year last year.
Odubel Herrera had a good year last year.
Okay, maybe he started off good because
for a month and a half, bro. He was terrible
after the All-Star break because we were talking about him. He should have been an All-Star.
He's lucky his batting average was under like 225, bro.
You're right. But potential. He was hot for a while.
Yeah, for a month and a half, bro.
These guys are going to be batting it like 7 and 8 in the lineup.
I know. No, I know. It's
you can't. Who do you pitch around? It's back. It's like. By the way, shout out to Jason Worth because I love what Harper said about talking to Jason Worth about coming to Philly.
Yeah. He said talked to Chase Utley and he talked to J-Roll.
Shout out to Chase, J-Roll, all them guys
for Chase North,
that still love Philly. But I go back to Jason Worth, the reason why he came to my mind. Before the Phillies got rid of Jason Worth, it was so hard to pitch around Howard because you had Utley before him, Howard, and Worth after. If you pitched around Howard, you had to pitch to Worth with Howard on base. That's back to where we're at now. Who do you pitch around?
It's hard right now. Yeah, you have a good lineup. I know.
This is so exciting. And you know what I'm interested to see? A lot of people gave Gabe Kapler a lot of crap for analytics. My thing was I think Gabe was trying to play analytics and he didn't have the team to play. He didn't have the talent to do that. I'm interested to see what he does with talent as far as moving that lineup around.
Talent. I mean, he didn't have the talent he has now, for sure.
And I don't think the talent to play that analytic game.
Yeah. I'm still not like the biggest.
Remember we almost called Jorge Alfaro's bat?
I'm kind of sad he's gone, but
something like
we got Real Muto.
Crazy arm.
We have Real Muto now.
Like nobody stole him.
Who else? Who's our second catcher now?
I
don't know who it is.
It's bad because last year, like halfway through the season, I knew everybody's position player, every player on the roster.
Yeah, it was Alfaro and Wilson Ramos was on the team at one point too because he got traded.
Yeah.
So it was like Ramos and then Alfaro. And now it's Real Muto, and I don't know who the other catcher is. We'll find out.
Yeah,
Mr. Intern, can you...
Tommy!
Where's Tommy? That's what we need you for.
Tommy!
But like, now that Harper's on the Phillies, I don't even... Like, the NL East is kind of crazy, though, too. People don't realize that. The NL East is still, like, kind of loaded. And people think just because Harper left the Nationals that...
Andrew Knapp.
Oh, yeah, I fuck with Andrew Knapp. But he's not like a great catcher or anything. But
no.
I like Andrew Knapp, though. I like him.
No hate.
All right, so people just think because now that Harper left the Nationals that the Nationals are automatically like a bad team or anything, because they're not. And plus, the Nationals might have something to prove this year that they can do without Harper.
Yeah.
They still have Anthony Rendon there. They still have freaking Michael Taylor. They have Matt. I think Adams got traded. What am I talking about? Matt Adams got traded. Anyway, they have two good catchers. I think. See, I gotta look up my facts before I freaking do this shit.
Yes,
Dude,
you
what
do.
The fuck? No, but the Nats, they're still good. Nats are still good. They have Rendon. They have Strasburg. They have Scherzer. They have they just freaking picked up Patrick Corbin.
Yeah.
Patrick Corbin's a monster. And then you got Doolittle in the bullpen. They're still a good team.
Good team.
Still a good
I
team.
think the Phillies are the best team in the East.
I didn't say they weren't.
I think the East is theirs to win.
Let me talk.
Or I should say theirs to lose.
Let me talk. So, the Mets got better. They signed Wilson Ramos. They still have Syndergaard, and they have the best pitcher in the game there. They got Jacob deGrom.
That dude is disgusting. I'm sorry.
DeGrom is ridiculous. I saw him last year against the Phillies, and he pitched a complete game. He was ridiculous.
In the ninth, he was still throwing 90 plus.
98.
Yeah, like high 90s.
It was like it was getting harder. Pause. He was throwing harder as the game went on. It was like 8th, 9th inning. I was like, what? It's not supposed to happen that way.
I'm appalled because that's talent, man.
Yeah, he's ridiculous.
Crazy talent.
You know, you go to a game and you don't want to see a. The Mets are still a good team. I'm not saying that they're gonna like really pose a threat or anything, but you know you got Conforto there. I like him too. Like I said, Wilson Ramos and the Phillies had him last year. He's a top 5 catcher in the league.
Yeah,
Wilson Ramos. So they definitely got better. They contender or anything like that? No, probably not going to win the NL East. No, but you still have to be awake when you play them. You know what I mean?
They're not a team.
They're coming.
They're not.
You're going
not
to New
a walk
York
in the park.
Yeah, you want to take 2 out of 3 from them and like stay the fuck awake. And then you got the Braves. The Braves are a really good team.
Yeah.
And the Braves are young. They were young last year. You know, people were saying, "Oh, the Phillies were young. Oh, it's okay." The Braves were young too, though, and the Braves are still young and they're still getting better. They got Ozzie Albies, Acuna Jr.
Side note: I'm a little upset.
What?
My boy Scott Kingsley's never gonna play now.
Yeah, because Franco's probably going to take that third base position.
Yeah.
Well,
he'll probably get maybe a rotation, maybe with Hernandez at second.
Yeah, I think we'll see. I mean, hopefully
They
he can
paying
live
him
up to his
a
potential
lot of
at one
money
point.
for
Yeah,
him to sit on the bench.
yeah, it's true. Well, let's see. We'll see. Maybe hopefully Cesar. That sounds like a terrible thing to say. Maybe Cesar gets hurt. At some point.
It's so horrible.
Yeah, it's a terrible thing to say.
And you're not even a Kingery fan like me, and you're wishing injury on someone.
Ooh, Kingery!
I have his jersey.
I know you do.
That's commitment, by the way.
You do have his jersey?
I have his jersey.
Nice.
So I want that on the record. So that when he does become a star.
Didn't Tommy meet him?
I had it. Yeah, Tommy did meet him. Of course, the intern. Added it again.
You jealous?
I am.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't want to go off track, but
No, it's okay.
Crossed my mind.
The NL, we're still in the NL East. So I mean, the Braves. I don't think the Braves are favorites now. They're not the favorites.
The Phillies.
The Phillies are the favorites now, but the Braves are a close second, and I would have the Braves going for a wild card spot. And I'd probably have the Braves finishing 2 or 3 games behind the Phillies.
Yeah, that's going to be.
I think it's going to be a race at the end.
Close race, and you know what?
But I think the Phillies
makes
are
it
gonna pull it
so
out.
much more exciting, meaningful games in September.
Yeah. But the Braves are still a good team. The only team we don't have to worry about is the Marlins, and they're never a team to worry about. You know what I mean? They have 100 people going to their games. Hopefully, I can make it down to a game this year so I can see Harper for $15.
That's what I think our new move is. I think our move is to go to Baltimore. All these crap teams around here.
Yeah.
To see Harper.
We're not going to see Baltimore this year because I went to see them against Baltimore last year.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
You're right.
Sorry. I did try to invite you though. I think, and you were like, yeah.
No, I think you told me you were going in last minute. You tried to add me after the game got rained out and canceled.
Add you?
Yeah, you were like, "Do you want to come still?" I was like, "No."
Was it group chat or something, bro? Want to add you last minute?
Yeah, you wanted to add me. No.
Nah, but so I mean, besides the Marlins, it's still going to be a good division. It's probably the best division in baseball, to be honest. AL East is still good. What am I talking about? AL East is really good.
The East.
I do, but all right. So as far as who's the best team in the National League, though, it's still the LA Dodgers.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. They have the offense, and they have. That's the difference. They have
even without
pitching.
Machado, and freaking Corey Seager's coming back. Yeah. So now that they don't have Machado, it doesn't matter because they still have a top 5 shortstop in the league, and Corey Seager coming back. Now, hopefully, he'll be playing up to the potential he can play up to. I mean, as a Phillies fan, hopefully not, but. Just as a baseball fan, hopefully you want to see him play well. Dodgers still a really good team. Matt Kemp had a freaking comeback year last year, and Matt Kemp is a really good player. Clayton Kershaw is a question mark because injuries and such.
But that's the difference there, I think, in between because I think the Phillies in that regard are a close second, maybe. They got to be a close second to the Dodgers. The difference there is I think they have stronger pitching than we have.
Yeah, I'd still. I want to say the Cubs might be a step ahead of the Phillies still. I don't know.
They might be a little deeper too.
Here's the thing about the Phillies, man. It's that starting rotation. I mean, I know you're going to say what you're going to say about the 08 team or whatever. That's cute. So the 2011 team had the freaking
best rotation, and what happened?
Yeah.
For a pitcher before the season starts, I think it puts us at the number 2.
Yeah, I saw
easy number 2.
I saw the LA, but the Cubs are still a good team. They still are loaded. Javi Baez is better than ever. Had an MVP-esque season last year. Chris Bryant missed a little bit of time last year with injuries. You said what?
Anthony Rizzo.
Yes, Anthony Rizzo. Freaking Wilson Contreras. Yeah, they still have a good team. They have who's a pitcher? Who's a freaking pitcher? John Lester.
Yes.
John Lester. He's getting a little older, but
where was he at? Is he still there?
Cubs, yeah. Now the only thing about the Cubs is that they lost in that one game playoff.
Where was he at before?
Red Sox, I believe. Way back though. I forgot where he was before that.
He's somewhere else now.
John Lester's on the Cubs, bro.
He was somewhere else.
No, he wasn't. He was on the freaking Chicago Cubs. You can go look it up all you want.
No, because I was 100% sure when they won the World Series.
Right. Listen, and the Brewers are still a good team.
On the Cubs. Where was he at before that? Now, who am I thinking of?
Yeah, I think it was somebody else.
One of their pitchers got moved after the World Series to the Yankees.
Oh. The Yankees picked up somebody. Shoot, who did the Yankees pick up? Yeah, no, the Yankees got the dude from the Mariners.
I'll remember. It'll come to me. Not that important.
All right, so Cubs are still a good team. I'd still have them neck and neck with the Phillies. And then you got the Rockies. Good team, bro. Underrated. People don't talk about the Rockies enough. They got the best third baseman in baseball. They have Charlie Blackmon.
Disgusting.
They got Ian Desmond. Remember Ian Desmond? How much of a dick he was? Remember he wouldn't give us the ball.
He pump faked it a couple of times.
Yeah. That did you get to see what I shared to you on Facebook? I was like, yeah, we gotta respect Ian Desmond now.
I respect him, but he's still
he's a little asshole.
Yeah.
Fuck you, dude. Oh, you know what? The Rockies had DJ LeMahieu, but he went to the Yankees. That's a different player, but I'm just saying.
That's still good.
Yeah. And then
Christian Yelich. Sorry.
And
where's Tommy at?
Yeah, where the frick is Tommy at? And then you got the Brewers, who were a good team last year. They made it to NLCS, I believe, last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're a good team. It's gonna be fun this year.
It's going to be
exciting this year, dude. I haven't been this excited about baseball since, to be honest,
like 2010,
2011 maybe. 2011 was like the last year the Phillies made the playoffs.
Right. Yeah, so maybe 2011.
Yeah, 2011ish. That's the last time I was like excited for baseball, man. So it's really exciting this year. I saw the Dodgers, the best team in the National League. I'll put the Phillies second. I'll put the Cubs third.
That's a tough.
Brewers fourth. It's tough because then you always have that team that you don't expect to be good and they're good. No one expected the Brewers to be good last year and they freaking tore it up. So we'll see. So overall, how excited are we with Bryce now? Where was it before the last podcast we did, and where is it at now?
A little bit of a roller coaster, to be honest, throughout this process. Right. At first, as you recall, it was Bryce or nothing.
Yes.
And then it was, well, screw it. We offered him $330 million.
Yeah.
He don't want to come. He wants that 3-year opt-out. I don't want him.
Yeah.
He obviously didn't want to come here.
Right.
And then it was, he never wanted the opt-out. He's here for 13 years. No trade calls, no nothing. He's stuck.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a roller coaster ride, but I'm definitely...
Are you happy with Machado being somewhere else now?
Yeah.
You don't really care?
I knowing the way Machado's acted to media, I don't know if I could see Machado being where Bryce was this past week and it going
so well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel like really Machado would have maybe acted a different way.
Act a little cockier.
Yeah, Bryce was very, very humble.
Yeah.
Very humble, very, very
Scott
smart
Boras
the way he said. He really dug his roots in.
Yeah, he dug those roots in, baby. He planted them real well. Shout out to Bryce, yo. He said that like 15 times in their freaking press conference. I'm looking forward. Hopefully, I'll be able to see the game on Saturday. I think. Hopefully, it'll be on TV. I think it's on TV, but I hope it's on a channel I get because sometimes they don't show the spring training games on channels I get. So I get a little.
I feel your pain.
I get a little. All right, let's switch gears to basketball. How are we feeling with the state of
Brett Brown needs to be fired. Stop drinking vodka.
He needs to be fired?
Goddamn bench. I hate Brett Brown.
Right now, he needs to be fired?
Yes.
You're not going to give him a chance?
No, I'm not. I'm done. I'm done giving this guy a chance because you know what? Throughout the whole entire process, he did the same thing he's doing now, but everybody said, "Oh, it's because he didn't have the talent. He didn't have the talent."
The team has been this new team has been together barely like 3 weeks, bro. Like a month. Relax.
No, because he blows leads consistently.
He does. He plays, right?
But coach better do something because he did it with this team.
The team still got to play well.
Yeah, but the team got you a 10-point lead. Coach your team. He's not coaching his players well enough during practices, during whatever he does. His game plan does not do well when they have a lead. He cannot maintain a lead.
Were you saying this done during their 16-game winning streak last year going into the playoffs? Were you saying this shit? No.
I was not crazy about Brett Brown in the playoffs last year, no.
I said no. I said during their 16-game winning streak, last year.
Yeah, but there's talent. There's talent there.
But we're not even at that point we were last year.
We're not going to win a championship with him as our coach. I'm saying that now, and I stand behind that.
I agree
firmly.
with you, but I still think you have to give him a chance.
No, why? If you don't think we're going to win a championship game with him, then why have him? He's wasting our time. Let's get somebody who we know we're going to win.
But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, he says you. That's an opinion, not a fact.
What were we up for Saturday night at one point?
Bro, it was the fucking Golden State Warriors. What are you talking about? Are you really going to try to make that argument?
What were we up?
Golden State Warriors.
I'm not talking. What were we up?
Not that
in
much.
In the second half.
Not that much.
I believe we were up almost like 10 plus.
Oh, like that's so much. Like the Golden State Warriors don't have Steph Curry, freaking Draymond Green, DeMarcus Cousins, Kevin Durant. Like they can't score 10 points in 2 seconds because they can do that.
Yeah, I'm aware they can. But Golden State, he does this all the time. And I watched it Saturday and I said, why? Why? He doesn't run an offense. He doesn't. He just, when the offense is stale, it's stale. We went on I freaking should have wrote down the numbers. There was a crazy run that they went on. No adjustment was made. And Ben Simmons should never, ever, ever be on the court offensively and not be running the offense. If he's on the court not running the offense, that's a problem. Because I'm telling you right now, if I'm a defensive player and Ben Simmons doesn't have the ball and he's staying in the corner, you best believe I ain't going to be within 10 feet of him. I'll give him that wide open shot in the corner. All night long, he ain't going to hit it.
Let's talk about the Celtics.
Kyrie wants to go. Bye-bye.
That team is just like so like there's no way they can win, dude. Like the problem is I feel like if they play the Sixers in the first round, they could beat us.
That's what scares me.
So the Sixers have to make sure.
You know who I blame? You know what? Brett Brown.
Shut up. All right.
No.
Fucking Brett Brown hater.
I am. I'm tired of watching it.
Yeah, you're weird. All right. So hopefully they win tonight. Are they playing right now? Sixers won tonight. It's Brett Brown's fault, right?
Who'd they play?
Freaking Magic. And the Magic are doing good.
Okay,
they beat the Warriors.
Let's look at
they beat the Warriors.
Okay, look at the numbers. I bet you played well.
Right
I bet you it was a close game. Brett cannot maintain leads against. Stop! You're gonna get me on a rant.
All right, what are your thoughts?
I'm gonna write all these stats are gonna be broken down next week.
What are your thoughts on like? It's just like so awkward because like we know that Kyrie doesn't want to be in Boston. Really.
Yeah, I know it's scary.
It's like
really hard to like. It's like
it's weird, right? But they're still like somewhat of a.
Where do you think he goes?
Team. I think New York.
Yeah,
that's what they're saying. I don't really know. They're saying LeBron reunion.
No,
I don't know. Nah, fuck that.
I hope the Lakers don't make the playoffs.
Yeah, why? Because you don't like LeBron.
You know what's crazy? I've always loved LeBron. I've been a tremendous LeBron supporter. The guy went to LA and became a diva. That's why I can't stand him.
Who was a diva before he went to LA, bro? What are you talking about?
Yeah, but I don't know. I think it's been amplified in LA. I feel like I don't recall him ever being this bad.
All right, give me an example. What did he done to be a diva?
No,
because I agree with you. I just want to hear
the whole everything for Anthony Davis issue.
Yeah,
which I can't remember him ever doing that.
Did he specifically say it? The front office wanted him.
Yeah, but I feel like he's a lot to do with that.
Yeah, sure. Just dumb, but
he's called players out. There's stuff like that. Like you don't do. You're supposed to be the leader of the team that stays in the locker room.
He's like a dad, and it's like all of his children.
Yeah,
isn't it? Like it seems that way, right? It's a weird marriage, dude. But is it even a marriage?
No,
it's like
I feel like it's an adoption.
They're like, it's like I don't know. It's just like weird. I don't think that's working out. I don't think. But I mean. I don't think that's what LeBron went there to do, was to really win. Not that he doesn't want to win. I think people get that misconstrued. People are like, oh, LeBron doesn't care about winning anymore. No, he still wants to win. He just would rather set himself up for life after basketball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm going to do that while I'm going to try to win.
Priority over winning.
It's like, okay, I want to do all this, but I'm still going to try to win. Try my best. If I don't win, oh well, I've already done a lot in the end, to prove myself or whatever. He's won rings. He's been to how many finals? He's set records. He's had MVP seasons. So, I agree with you, the whole diva thing.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he cares anymore, though. I don't think he cares.
And it's crazy because even he's done things similar to this, but not as bad. And I still supported him and said, he's the greatest player in the game right now, by far.
Still is. Yeah.
Of all time is still up for debate, but that's a whole nother.
It's a whole nother podcast. Felt like a whole 2 years people were just debating that.
We'll touch that in a couple of years.
Yeah. I don't. What are your thoughts? Do you think the Celtics have any shot
in the playoffs?
Yeah.
To make it all the way? No. I think they could. The matchup wise,
it depends who they get in the first round. You know what I mean? Brad Stevens is still a really good coach.
He's a coach that knows how to win. You know who doesn't know how to
win? They
win?
ain't winning right now, though.
He outcoaches
why
Brett Brown.
Why are you talking shit on Brad Stevens?
Because he outcoaches Brett Brown every time we play him. He makes Brett Brown look like... You know what he does? You know what he does? It's like... You ever see TV shows where it's they're kids and it's a kid in middle school and there's a kid in elementary school and the middle school kid's like, nice try, buddy, and pats him on the head real rough. That's what I feel like Brad Stevens does to Brett Brown every time we play them. They go shake hands. Nice try, bud. Maybe next time. Psych!
Who will win in a playoff series right now? Boston or Philly?
Boston. Wow. Not talent, because Brett Brown gets out coached.
You're making this so much about coaching. What if because this starting five and even the bench hasn't been together that long. What if you give them a couple months and they're flowing so well, the offense is flowing really well. And they're playing much better.
Time and time again, when we're in a critical moment in games where we need to run a set play or we need to call timeouts to stop a run or players shouldn't be on the court that should be on. Players are on the court that shouldn't be on the court. Players that should be on the court aren't on the court.
Right.
All these things Brett Brown has swung and missed on consistently. I go back and look at that Boston series in the playoffs last year.
But they're still,
that series we potentially could have been up 3-1 going into that game 6. Yeah, or sorry, what was this? No, I'm sorry, it was 3-2 going to game 6. It had to be because that's fine.
What are we talking about?
Last year's playoff run. We could have been up 3-1 going into that game 5 last year.
Oh, the Celtics?
Yeah. If Brett calls a timeout and when Boston went on that run when we went out big. If Ben Simmons, who was struggling, gets taken out and put T.J. McConnell in. Listen, I actually want T.J. gone, but every time I say that, he puts on and has a great...
You want T.J. gone?
I don't want him gone, per se, but I just don't think he should be...
He's your point guard.
...coming off the bench so soon. But we need one. I'm not... listen, it's the best you have, you do it.
He gets a good amount of minutes.
I know, and he plays well after I talk
they
crap.
made to the second round of the playoffs last year. It's not a bad... they didn't...
Yeah, but not versus...
They're still playing well. They're still playing well right now. You're acting like Brett Brown's coaching them to a 2-10 record in the past 12 games. No, they're still 40 and 23, I believe. They're still a good record.
Yes, but how many games have we recently lost that we shouldn't have lost?
What, the Warriors game? Why shouldn't they have lost that game?
I'm not talking about the Warriors game.
Yeah, but we were, though.
But that's what I talked about.
What games were you talking about? What games were you talking about?
Look at the last 10 games. I will.
Go ahead.
I watch your games.
Go ahead. Well, look, man. Do you think they could beat Toronto right now?
No.
Why? Because of Brett Brown? Everything goes to Brett Brown.
No.
It's because then why? Give me another reason then.
No. That.
Who's the coach of the Raptors?
I don't even know.
I forget his name.
That one I will say a little bit of talent based. They're a little stronger off their bench than we are. I think they are. They're deeper. So that one I'll take. We almost lost to Thunder.
Yeah, we won that game though.
Okay.
We won that game.
Yeah,
okay. What do you have to say?
Portland?
No. What do you have to say about that game? You had so much negative shit to say about the Warriors game. Why can't you say a lot of positive shit about the fucking Thunder game?
Because 108 to 104. I don't think the Thunder are that...
The Thunder are 3rd seed in the West.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that how you really feel? I think we're a lot better than the Thunder. I think we're more than 4 points better than the Thunder. Okay, beat the Pelicans 111 to 110. Lost to Portland 130.
The Magic beat the Warriors like a week ago, bro.
115.
It doesn't matter about all this points bullshit. No. You have to win every game by 30. If you win, you win.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be barely beating teams that you're a lot better than.
The freaking Magic beat the Warriors. And the Magic are a playoff team.
I'm so tired of losing to Boston.
I know you are. All right. Do you want to switch gears from basketball and let's do our celebrity?
Yeah, we'll save a lot of the. Well, before we get to that, and then because we'll get ready to wrap it up after the celebrity thing.
Okay.
I want to talk a little bit about Antonio Brown.
Yeah, you like that bleach mustache?
What is that? Listen, number one.
It's all you. You got a lot to say about Antonio Brown. I don't really got that much to say. But.
You're making it hard to defend you. You see it? You see it? For the people who can't see, my phone case is Antonio Brown. He's my favorite player.
Why you still got that?
In the NFL.
Why you still got that?
I just threw it off my phone.
I'll take it. I can have it.
No, give it back.
No, you still can have it, right?
No, that's fine. I need it.
I think you have a different iPhone anyway.
Yeah, I do. I have the 8.
All right.
But I'm putting it back on for the record.
Okay.
Until I get a new one on, I'm not breaking my phone because Antonio Brown. He ain't gonna buy me a new one.
No, he will not.
But
the entrepreneur.
Being serious now.
Yes.
I love what. Did you hear Larry Fitz's quote on him? He doesn't know how lucky he has it, having a quarterback like. All right.
Hey, so no, you're good. So talk.
Having a quarterback like Big Ben, a 2-time Super Bowl winning quarterback. That's a big thing. So they did this. Somebody, I can't remember. It was. I want to say it was on ESPN. They broke down the numbers. And it might be off a little bit, but somewhere around 15 different quarterbacks have thrown a touchdown to Larry Fitz. Do you know how many different quarterbacks have thrown a touchdown to AB?
One.
Yeah.
Maybe like a backup.
No backups throwing a touchdown to him. You know why?
Because they trash.
Because Ben and him have chemistry, and you know what? I can't defend him. He's acting like a child.
Yeah, he got a little bit. He got an ego problem. I don't like the bleach mustache.
He really does, to be honest. And I've always defended him. I've always said I thought he was going to end up being the best receiver to ever play the game.
Still could be.
He was on track for it. He still is, but he's making it very, 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 very hard to support that shenanigans.
Yeah,
the childlike behavior. He got mad because did you see the thing they did? The short little. There's a longer one somewhere on ESPN or NFL.com or NFL Network. An interview, like a special on him. Yeah. But they showed the little clip of it the other night. And he said, I went to Coach and I said, Coach, I'm sore. He said, all right, go home. Well, what did you go to him? But this is after the Saints game going into the Bengals game at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Like, what did you want him to say to you? You know what I mean? Like, what did you want the coach to say to Coach, I'm sore? What's he going to tell you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what do you expect? And listen, I am not a Mike Tomlin fan. I think he has a really hard time controlling that team, and that team has had too much talent the last 5 years. And I'm defending him in this situation because he's right.
Pittsburgh's a mess right now. Dude.
Yes, it is.
It's a mess.
And it's a shame because that organization has never been like that before.
Yeah. It's all right.
And for people who think
they got 6
Steelers fans should be worried, no, because Pittsburgh has a history of receivers coming and going and star receivers coming and going. Emmanuel Sanders, Mike Wallace, Antonio Holmes.
That's true.
AB can come and go. Guess what? Juju Smith-Schuster. And these are not guys. These are not number one prospects that they're taking. AB was taken in the 6th round. I think Sanders was taken. He might have been taken late. Juju was a 2nd round pick.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm not worried. Same thing with Le'Veon Bell. As Steelers fans should not be worried whatsoever, in my opinion. The Steelers,
yeah, I don't got much to say about AB, bro. I think, he got to chill with that bleach mustache. He just got to shave that shit the fuck off.
Gross.
Yeah, I mean, he can do what he wants, at this point. Whatever he wants to do, he wants to do. Team's going to pick him up at some point, so same later.
Where do you think he goes? Well, it's the Steelers' decision. They said they will not deal him. They do not want to deal him within in the division or another powerhouse in the AFC. Okay. He's going to the NFC. I'm trying to imagine where.
What team do you think? Because you would know better than me. What team would be looking for a receiver? What team would be looking for a fit? I heard the Niners.
The big one I heard that somebody said the Niners came out and said they have no interest, which I don't blame them because I don't know if you want to bring that I don't know who wants that
Type
in
of
the
thing.
locker room right now.
Yeah.
I hear Arizona's a team that's looking, which that to me is a good fit, I guess. So young
Josh
trying to
Rosen.
build. Yeah.
Josh Rosen. Josh Rosen's got a personality. Let him play with AB.
Could you imagine that? I want that to happen.
I'm okay with that. Good entertainment.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Arizona would be the only like big time fit for him. He can't go to a team like New Orleans was thrown out there by someone. I don't think he goes there because I just don't think he's going to be able to mesh well with Breeze and the team and the culture they have in that locker room. Sean Payton is definitely more of a disciplinarian than Mike Tomlin. Everybody said Mike Tomlin is more of a player's coach, where I don't think. I mean, Sean Payton's not a player's coach, but I think he's more of a disciplinarian than Tomlin.
Right.
So I don't think the Saints are a good fit. That was just to cover. I was asked that question earlier today, so I figured I'd address it. The Saints are a good fit. I mean, there's just. I think it's hard for a team to want to take on that. I mean, it's a hell of a talent to take, but.
Hey,
to me,
was T.O. worth it for that 1 year the Eagles had him? He was worth it for that 1 year. Not after that.
We should have kept him and got rid of McNabb if you ask me.
I don't know about that.
Nah, I think so.
I'm a big McNabb fan, though. I can't. That's
that's
you know what I mean?
Very biased.
Yeah.
All right, well,
let's get into our celebrity because let's get into the
wee hours of the podcast.
We've been waiting for this motherfucker.
I'm excited. So you want to go?
All right, can I go first? All right, so if anyone doesn't know, we came up with our own little like fantasy celebrity all-star teams here, like the celebrity all-star game in basketball. So we came up with our own like little fantasy. I kind of did this quick because I thought I wasn't gonna have enough time to like do it. I think we were gonna like do this last week, but
last week,
but it's now.
That meeting.
So starting point guard, I'll give you like my starters and my bench too.
Okay, well you went with 8, right? Because that's what I did. I went 8.
I went 10, but
oh really?
Yeah,
I went 8.
Whatever. All right, starting point guard, Danny DeVito. Starting shooting guard, 50 Cent. Shooting guard, shooter.
Okay,
you gotta have a shooter, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
Starting small forward, J. Cole. Starting power forward, Will Smith. Will Smith does what he does.
Yeah, word.
And then center, Vince Vaughn.
That's classic.
So this is and I'll give you my second. The bench, the starting bench. We got at point guard. We got Alfonso Ribeiro, Carlton Banks from Fresh Prince. Yeah. Then we got a shooting guard, DMX. Another shooter. We need a shooter, bro. A starting small forward, Mike Tyson. He knocks the motherfucker.
Oh, I don't know. I might have put him at center.
For the alley-oop.
I'm going to put him at center.
He's kind of short, but starting power forward, Roman Reigns.
You went wrestling.
The Roman Reigns that I like, not the Roman Reigns.
Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt.
For Roman Reigns.
Wrestling fans,
Roman Reigns.
For wrestling, he's talking about Bray Wyatt.
And my backup center, Queen Latifah.
Ooh.
You got a female up there, bro.
Did you do 2 rosters, or did you do?
Nah, that was my one roster.
So, did you do 2 teams or just 1 team?
1 team.
Okay, I have 2, but I'll read both because it makes sense.
Oh, listen to yours.
Because
You're
mine
trash.
Imagine. So this would be my celebrity all-star fantasy game.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go 1 for 1 because that's kind of how I did this because I want to see these people. I want to see these people like match up on the court.
I told your team, motherfucker. Go ahead.
Okay. The Rock.
Okay.
And Vin Diesel.
Okay. So it's going ahead.
This is classic. Yeah, this is classic. So both of them will go point guard or power forward for both of them because that works. Shooting guard, and both these would be shooting guards. Taylor Swift and Kanye West.
Okay. There you go. Okay.
Okay, this one I think is classic, and we'll go there too. Ellen DeGeneres and Oprah.
Okay.
Josh Norman, Odell Beckham.
Okay. All right. All right. It makes sense.
See what
probably like punch each other or something.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Then that makes sense with the next one. Mayweather, Pacquiao.
Okay. Yeah.
Alexander Ovechkin. You can imagine who the other
Crosby.
one is. Crosby.
Yeah.
And then this one is Charlie Sheen, and then if 2.5 Men, Allen, which is Joe Cryer, would be the matchup with him, and then and then Chris Rock and Adam Sandler.
Nice.
Would be the finals.
Nice.
I tried to do a little bit more of a
Yeah, face to face. Okay, I thought we were just doing teams, but
no, I had to do it face to face because
Yeah.
I really want to see Odell and Josh just throw down.
Try to kill each other. Yeah. They wouldn't even
Everybody
be in the
playing
game. They'd be on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you, pussy. Facts.
All
right, so let's tell people about the
contest.
It's all you, bro.
Well, what I and Fnatic decided to do is have you guys send in these rosters. We thought it'd be a fun idea. So we collected 16 total rosters. We'll go through this. It'll be a lot faster than you think.
Okay.
We'll go through. There's a bracket, and we're going to compare the rosters. And me and you are going to decide who we think what team we think would win.
Next week, then, right?
No, we're doing this now.
Doing this now?
Now.
On air?
Yeah.
Why are we gonna?
Because this is
I gotta evaluate this shit, dude.
I have it for you.
All right. Well,
Here's the rosters.
We should have did this before.
No, this is very, very
okay.
fast.
Okay.
On the fly.
Okay.
We're gonna go through.
You read
real
them
quick.
off. You read them off.
Okay, so the first is find Joseph Horacek. Shout out to Canada. He's at the bottom of the first page.
Okay.
His team is John Cena, Brock Lesnar, Batista, The Rock, Austin Matthews, Connor McDavid, Mitchell Marner, and The Undertaker.
That's an awful team.
That is going against
That's an awful team.
Dan Warga's team. Shout out to Boston. Steve-O, Gabriel Iglesias.
I'm looking for some humor here. I need some humor.
The Undertaker, Steve Carell, Will Ferrell, The Big Show, Jason Statham, and Kevin Hart. I think Daniel wins that one. I like that.
That's the matchup?
Yeah, I think that second team wins.
Okay.
You agree?
I thought we were just going to go through and just pick who had the best team.
No. We're going through. This is a bracket, damn it.
Oh, god damn. What? Okay, fine.
Yeah, so we're going Daniel.
All right.
Agree? We agree?
All right, fine. Go ahead.
Okay, next is Pope Charisma. It's not really how you pronounce his last name, but it's...
See, this doesn't make sense. We're got 3 judges. We have 2. What if we go head to head?
And we're going to argue this shit.
Oh, my God. So, are we going to come to a conclusion?
Persuade? The Chris was supposed to be here for this. That's why.
Oh, my gosh.
So, Pope and Chris Boakman, speaking of Chris,
fucking Carolina thing.
Prince / Scott Wheeland, Cedric Zavalis. Do you know who that is?
Who?
Cedric Zavalis.
No.
George P. Funk Clinton, George Clooney, Lenny Kravitz, Johnny Gonzalez versus Chris's team. Chris's team's actually a sleeper team. Where the heck is it out? It's right there. Mark Wahlberg playing guard, Kenny Lofton playing guard, Justin Timberlake playing the guard position, Ice Cube playing the guard position. Forwards are Terry Crews, Denzel, which is a sleeper, Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
Terrell Owens, and 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz can ball. No, 2 Chainz can ball. No, seriously, 2 Chainz plays ball.
So we're going Chris on that one? It's a shame because Pope. I like Pope's team.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going Chris there. Okay.
Yeah, but if we doing a bracket, we're going to have to read 3 names again.
I have it right here. Can you just let me run the show?
No. Fine, go ahead.
Just let me run the show. Thanks,
right,
pal.
Fine.
Thanks, pal. Nick Bruno and Cody Ferguson.
Okay.
Shout out to Clifton Heights. Nicholas Bruno, Will Smith, point guard, Jason Momoa, power forward. Do you know who that is?
I have no idea who that is.
Neither do I. Kevin Hart playing center.
No, they lost already.
That's solid. Will Ferrell shooting guard. Snoop Dogg small forward. Obama on the bench. Tom Selleck on the bench, and Nelly on the bench. Fucking with Kevin Hart playing center, and then Cody Ferguson's team, which is Eminem, Blueface, Offset, Rick Ross, Michael Cole, Byron Saxton, Cat Williams, Ice, JJ Fish. Who is that?
JJ Fish?
Ice JJ Fish. Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know who that is.
I wasn't going to do research because if I didn't know him, I didn't know him. We're going with Nick Bruno's team there.
Okay.
Okay, Tommy Benson, the intern, versus Ricky Roberti. Shout out to Westchester, that's your school.
Shout out to Ricky.
The Rock, Kevin Hart, MGK, Kendrick Lamar, Mac Miller, Terrell Owens, Brian Dawkins, Vin Diesel. I think he wins.
Okay, I'm down.
Tommy's is John Cena, Kevin Hart, Adam Sandler, Seth Rogen,
Tommy
Chris
lost.
Rock.
Tommy lost.
Yeah. Okay, Ricky moves on. Joe Garrity, shout out to D Hill. And Robert Morrow, shout out to Nebraska. I believe he's
Nebraska. Pride of Nebraska.
Joe Garrity, Ryan Reynolds, Kevin Hart, Keanu Reeves, Jason Statham, Dave Chappelle, Ronda Rousey, Danny Trejo, Jackie Chan. I think Joe wins. But I'm going to read. Who did I say he goes against? Roberts. Kevin Hart, Snoop, Jimmy Graham, Nelly, Floyd Mayweather, Slim Shady, Ryan Reynolds, Neymar Jr. That's soccer player.
Neymar?
Neymar? I don't know.
Neymar. Who the fuck are
I don't
you,
know
bro?
too much soccer. I think we're on to Joe. With Joe on that one. You agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going to agree with you on all.
You are. Damn it. Next is myself versus Jacob Moses. I'm going to give it to Jacob just because I don't want to put myself through.
We shouldn't have been in the freaking race.
Oh, I'm doing yours.
No.
I'm voting. I'm not voting for myself.
Okay. I'm not going to vote for myself either.
Ricky Ives versus Bryce. Shout out to Texas and Ohio. Where are we at here? Ricky Ives, Babe Ruth, Brock Lesnar, Rocky Marciano, Kevin Hart. Why everybody has Kevin Hart? I'm very disappointed in this.
Just eliminate them if they have Kevin Hart.
Paul Walker, Conor McGregor. I'm Conor McGregor. Alvin Kamara, Nicolas Cage, and then Wesley Snipes versus Bryce's team. And I think Bryce actually does have a better team. Not gonna lie. Conor McGregor, Quavo, Kevin Hart. Why?
Is this second round already?
The Rock. No, this is the second to last of the first round.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not going to read the teams again.
Yeah, don't read the teams again, bro.
That's Kevin Hart, The Rock, Will Ferrell, Tom Brady, Melissa McCarthy. He wins. Melissa McCarthy on a basketball court automatically wins.
Beautiful. I'm with it.
Okay. Next we have Trevor Morris. Not going to shout out to him because he's a Patriots fan.
No, don't shout him out.
You wanted the Patriots to win the Super Bowl. I don't want to hear you. Brad Williams, he was a midget comedian that was in it this year. Julian Edelman, no, he loses. Nicolas Cage, Will Smith, wearing the blue genie paint. That's actually solid. I think he's one of the only people that put a comedic effort into this. John Bernthal, Derek Lewis, who's a UFC fighter, Steve Pierce, John Cena, but does not show up, and Nikki Bella replaces him. If you don't know, they were engaged. They got engaged at WrestleMania, and now they're divorced.
That's crazy.
They're
That's
separated.
a real thing. That's a real thing. Shout out to them, man.
So I'm sorry, I gotta give the you lose. I don't even your roster. He beats your roster because he has a comedian. Yeah. That's fine. His is comedic. Okay.
Mine's just fun too.
I'm giving him the win.
Okay, fine.
Okay. So then we'll have Dan's team versus Chris's team. I'm gonna go with who you got there.
You do it.
Okay, I wanted your opinion.
No, because you're funding, right?
I'm doing it all. I am funding this. I am funding.
And the winner's getting a $300 gift card?
No. Yeah, $300. No. Probably we're gonna go with like a $10 gift card depending on who wins, depends on where. If it's somebody local, it'll be Wawa. If you're not local.
If this person wins, we'll give it a little more money.
Yeah.
That person, yeah.
No. It's $10. It just depends on where the gift card's to, because I'm not gonna give somebody not local a Wawa gift card.
Jesus.
I'm gonna advance Chris there. Okay, Nick Bruno versus Ricky Roberti. Ricky won? Yeah, he beat Tommy's team. I'm gonna go with that's tough. I'm gonna go with Ricky because I like T.O. and Brian Dawkins in the roster.
Okay, I'm down with that. Yeah, they were on the same roster before.
Yeah, so I'll give him that. Okay, next is Joe Garrity and Jacob Moses. I'm going to go with a Joe Garrity there. Okay, now Bryce and Trevor. I might have to look at them again. Bryce wins. Melissa McCarthy, and sorry, Trevor, you only were good for one round, you Boston fan. Okay, now we're down to Bryce versus Joe, Chris versus Ricky.
That's right.
We're final four.
For a $10 gift card.
For a $10 gift card. And they get a picture on the Instagram of them Photoshop holding this.
That's huge. Yeah.
That's more important than the gift card.
Yeah, goddamn.
It's hard to get on our
followers, right?
Hard to get on our Instagram, my guy.
No, it's very hard.
It's not very easy to do. Where am I at? Chris and Ricky. I don't know. Sorry, Ricky. Chris wins because I kind of want to see Denzel play basketball.
Like you're actually going to see it happen. I feel like Denzel's played in an All-Star game before.
We need to research that later. It's not dire need.
And we'll reveal it next podcast.
I'll post it to the Instagram of him playing because I need to see it if it's real.
I think you did though.
Joe Garrity. Wow, Joe made it this far with that stellar lineup. Why did he? Oh, I like Danny Trejo. And Bryce. No, Bryce wins. Sorry, Joe. Bryce wins because I love the idea of seeing Melissa McCarthy.
You just like seeing the name Bryce there too.
I didn't even do that.
Digging their roots.
Bryce is digging his roots.
There you go.
Okay, so I'm gonna read the rosters again because this is the final, and I want your opinion now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta get mine.
You're gonna help decide this one. Mark Wahlberg, Kenny Lofton, Justin Timberlake, Ice Cube, Terry Crews, Denzel Washington, Terrell Owens, and 2 Chainz.
Okay.
Versus the team of Conor McGregor, Quavo, Kevin Hart, The Rock, Will Ferrell. No, Tom Brady.
The first one already, bro.
Yeah, he loses.
One.
Yes, Tom Brady.
He lost.
How did you make it this far with Tom Brady, Bryce?
Why'd you let that happen? Why was I not monitoring you?
You should have been looking at your sheet. So congratulations to Chris Bogman.
Oh, no. We like fucking Carolina. Nah, fuck him.
So, Chris, you will get a $10 Wawa gift card.
We'll get a $10 gift card to Duke's fucking, freaking,
Duke's fan store.
Yeah, Duke's fan store. Yeah, you get a Zion Williamson jersey, bro.
Are you funding that?
Nah, it's you.
No, I'm not funding that. I'm buying a Lions jersey.
Right,
so, shout out to Chris. Yeah.
Fuck you, NC.
That was fun. We're definitely going to do more stuff like that. We're going to do more stuff like that.
Yeah, we'll have it more organized next time.
Yeah.
For sure. So, good podcast, bud.
Solid.
Good podcast. We just digging our roots, though. We just digging
our roots into the podcast world.
Yeah, we be watering it over break. I got spring break coming up, so I'll be watering a little bit.
Watering it.
I do what I do.
My schedule's a little free now coming up.
So. I got spring break next week, so
next week. So
yes, sir. We gonna be back. Sports dummies. Bryce Harper, I love you.